And we are live.
Jello.
Oh boy,
Jello, my people. I have
what a
people, I
day.
hear. I hear I have people.
You got some people.
I hear I have some people. Oh, is that
Good.
Sharika? Or Sharika? Or whatever the fuck her name is?
Say what?
Is that the my hips don't lie woman?
Where?
Singing.
No,
Oh.
not even close.
Oh.
What a day yesterday.
Is her name Sharika?
What a night. Shakira.
Sharika.
Sharika. Did you?
Hello, Debbie, Ava, Debbie, West Texas Queen. Oh,
Good
we have
morning.
split personality in here. Look out.
Good morning and good afternoon, depending on what part of the country you're in.
It could also be good evening, depending on what part of the world you're in, because we have
True,
some world
true.
watchers.
Yes, we do.
We have some world watchers. There's Deborah and Fausto and Dee Dee.
Yo, Fausto. What do you think about the District 1 race, Fausto? A lot of bad things happened.
A lot of good things happened, too.
In the world of politics, a lot of bad things happened yesterday in Brownsville, anyway.
Happy Sunday. You know what's bad about a Sunday? It's either, depending on which calendar you follow, it's either the end of the week or the beginning of the week. But the next day's Monday and y'all asses got to go back to work. That's what's bad about a Sunday.
This is true.
Hello, Charlene.
And just real quick,
Gail? Oh, copyright.
Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976. Allowances made for the fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Non-profit, educational, or personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use.
Okay, now that we got the legality out of the way,
just wanted to throw that out there.
We got to take care of the legals. That's what the attorneys say.
Speaking of illegals, something horrible happened this morning in Brownsville.
What?
So at the there have been a lot of immigrants or migrants or immigrants, however you want to say it,
illegals,
but legally allowed to enter, have been walking in bunches and groups, and some of them staying at the homeless shelter, but they're at capacity, so they had to refuse people. So this morning out there by the homeless place, one of them, it's on Minnesota Road, a drunk driver took the red light and wiped out a crowd of immigrants that was crossing the street.
Oh, shit. 7
immigrants dead.
Wow.
Ran them over, man. Just the driver is in custody.
As he should be.
And how much you want to bet he doesn't have a broken bone on his body? Not even a scratch on his head.
And that's really sad. It's really sad. I mean,
yeah. And I know I don't agree with the whole thing about how they're coming in here and stuff, but I do not wish something like that on anybody. And that's a horrible situation.
Yeah, it is.
And so some others are in the hospital. They got life flighted out, and I don't know. I'll find out a little more as the day goes on. But yeah, very bad, very sad, tragic.
And, well, of course, there was another mass shooting, too. And that happened to be in Texas.
I don't know what the details were of that. I haven't read that yet. All I know is that it was at a mall.
Yep, in Austin. I'm almost positive it was Austin.
No, it was in Allen, Texas.
Allen. Okay. I knew it started with an A. 8 dead that I'm aware of so far. Several others injured. And there was one cop who was on a call not far from where the mall was, and he single-handedly killed the shooter by himself. He was on another call, so chances are all he had on him was a sidearm, maybe a shotgun. I think a lot of cops carry shotguns in their vehicles, but that's pretty much
Man,
it.
that's terrible.
Yeah.
Yeah, 8 dead so far. The suspect name has not been released yet. The shooter began his rampage at about 3:30 p.m. yesterday.
Yep.
With security footage showing the man exiting what appears to be a gray Dodge Charger. A police officer at the mall heard the gunshots and rushed toward the sound. The officers then engaged in the shooter and killed him. See, you want to talk about police have tough jobs, man? Everybody obviously is running away from the gunshot, but these guys got to go towards it. They have to listen for it and head in that direction.
Right. And isn't Texas anybody can carry state?
Yep.
So, I mean, the chances of other people in that mall with firearms on them were pretty freaking good.
Well, it is a mall. A lot of young people there. The odds may not be that good at the mall, depending what time of the day and all that kind of stuff. But I'm sure a lot of younger people are more likely not to be carrying.
Yeah,
but still,
more
for that police officer
40,
to
50s.
For that police officer to locate it and go towards it, and he was able to take him out before it got worse. Could have got worse.
Oh, it could have been a lot worse. Depending on how much ammo this idiot had, and what was going through his mind.
Yeah. So, some bad stuff. So, if you're just tuning in and you don't know what happened yesterday, the incumbent mayor of Raymondville won. Roy came in second, kind of close, but not close enough for a runoff. Arguably, because Ofelia Moreno got, 3% of the vote. Not a lot, but it was enough to prevent a runoff. And yes, so...
Well, and it could also be because of our little friend running amok, screaming his name, Roy all day, Roy all day.
Yeah, it's still out. The jury's still out on whether I think it had something to do with that. Had to hurt Roy. He lost because of her.
I'd say that.
But I'm also not going to take it away from Ofelia, whether she was trying to or not, or what was on her mind, who knows. But her running that race and taking that small amount of votes still was enough to prevent a runoff for the incumbent and Roy. So take it for what it's worth. Roy didn't win. Did Ofelia win? No. But is she a winner in a different way? That's what they're saying.
I mean, the chances of this is just my guess. I don't know. I mean, the chances of a new person coming in and never running in anything before, winning their first time around, I would say, maybe 25-30% chance that you're going to win. Because they don't know your name yet. They don't know who you are. I think it takes at least 2 or 3 years for that to happen.
This is true too. Plug in here.
So what's in the water? Sunday edition.
Yeah, so we got here. If you didn't see this, Bam,
I haven't seen it. I heard somebody sent me a IM over Facebook, so whatever that is, a Facebook Messenger. Told me a little bit about it. Said that she was scared, pretty much scared of her own damn shadow last night, and that I missed it. And I'm like, oh well, maybe I didn't miss it. We'll see what tomorrow brings, or today brings.
This came out yesterday.
This
after the results were already announced.
Yeah, I think I seen this on No More Cheeski's website.
If you haven't seen this was last night after the election. Finally, the election is over, and this is what he had to say.
A lot of young people, don't understand exactly. Some things that happen in my life is not in my control, and I lost a couple of votes because of it. It's Roy all day long. Ni modo. Pero it's all day long. Roy.
Roy Marroquin. Roy. All day long, Roy. All day long. Every single day of early voting. Every single day of early voting. Every single day.
Crackhead.
I don't need no megaphone.
No, you are the megaphone, you
man,
freaking
that's because I was
crackhead.
going to politely pass by. But man, I'll show you what my constitutional rights are. Roy motherfucking Marroquin. Shit.
Ms. V, I believe there is some sort of a mental situation going on upstairs in her head. I believe that.
Yeah, either that or some kind of she's on something.
Yeah.
This was absolutely nuts.
Nah, I don't care. And they could call the county too.
Call the fucking crazy paddy wagon, cray-kay.
Yeah, that's pretty. Anyway.
Yeah, she's got to have some sort of situation going on upstairs where she's a few French fries short of a whole Happy Meal or something.
Oh, a few French fries short of a whole Happy Meal.
Well, you like that?
Yeah, I like that. I love it.
I got a couple more of them too. The lights are on, nobody's home. Elevator doesn't go to the top floor.
Lights on, nobody's home. That's a classic.
Yeah, but I love the French fry one.
Let me see. How am I going to do this? So, and then she did a video, and that's what I streamed yesterday. Talked about that. She was in her car. It turned into this is about Vanessa show. And everything was about her. And she was giving advice. She's giving advice.
Oh, never take advice from somebody that's cray-cray. Telling you that right now.
Is it this one? Yes, here it is. Okay, we may not sit through this whole entire thing. It's an hour and a half.
Holy sweet Jesus.
So we will see how much of this we choose to well, we'll skip through some of it. I'm trying to get all complicated here with my language. Sound like
what happened?
We know.
Oh, is that the Egyptian cross? I can't really see the top of it.
I believe it is.
It looks like a different cross.
Ophelia Moreno didn't reach her goal. Stop being excuses. She was in it to win it. Her 40 votes would not have caused a runoff. It might have. Yes, it might have. It was printed that way. It's possible. But the real truth, I don't care. I don't care. The important thing is that Roy didn't win because there was that Roy-Vanessa connection. And poor residents of Raymondville. That would have been something very bad.
I wonder if Vanessa was bragging. I mean, she was going Roy all day long. I mean, is that like bragging that Roy can last all day long?
Yeah. See, I don't know about none of that stuff. Ooh, I do. Butterfly Beauty. I do want to check that out. I heard about that.
What?
Ophelia gave a public apology to the citizens of Raymondville, pretty much.
for the way Vanessa acted.
A public apology is kind of a. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong, but a public apology means to somebody. To somebody.
I would say yes. I'll
what I
go
think
along with that.
Yeah, yeah. To put it mildly, right? And I would love to see that because I heard she gives good public apology. So let's continue. Let's watch some of this video here and see how much of it we can stand through. But I heard it was pretty bizarre. So without further ado, this was last night, final video of the night, home after the election results and all that stuff.
Oh, her hair's wet. She finally washed her ass.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah, you know what? I was gonna say that last night. I was trying to play this live last night.
How's everybody doing?
I was trying to play this live when she was doing it last night, and it just wasn't working. Wasn't connecting. It kept stopping. That does not look like her house. That's definitely not her drinking cup. Why? Because it's glass. It's not plastic. So where is she?
Hello, Serenity. How are you?
Yeah, she's not at home. This is not her house.
Nope.
How are you?
Somebody else's house or
a hotel.
Hotel?
Nice and fresh.
Not too many hotels I know have Tiffany lamps over there, or Tiffany style lamps.
I just finished watching the Canelo fight. He won. There was no knockouts. He won. Fight was in Guadalajara. How are you, Miss Valenzuela? How are you, Cecilia? How's everybody doing? Hello, Nicole. Hello, Liz. Hi. Well, I have some thoughts. Oh, what is she wearing? I just had major surgery not that long ago.
No.
So I'm going to be wearing a faja for a while.
A what?
And,
faja.
Garments like that.
It's like a compression.
For all the nosy folks.
Girdle kind of a thing.
Hello, Brenda. How are you?
Whatever's in the cup is quite tasty.
Hello, Mr. Rivas. How are you doing? Thank you. Tell your sister I said thank you. Thank you so much. Which is how it falls. Thank you. Let me get a little comfortable here.
Oh, please don't. Keep it on.
You look pretty comfortable already.
So, as you all know, if you've been following me, this is the first time that you're watching a video of mine. Welcome. And if you've been following me, welcome back. Hi, Nora Lee. She says, hey, my ass had a walk around, made a mistake eating a Big Mac. It happens.
What up, Chris? Hey, eating a Big Mac is never a mistake. All right, let's get that straight.
It's not food.
I'm sure that there's a million people in the world who would gladly give up having made the mistake of eating a Big Mac rather than some of the mistakes that they've made in their lives. I can think of a few that I've made that I'd gladly trade. Thank you, Julie. Since you mentioned that, that's what I'm going to talk about right now. This is for my Raymondville people. This is for my small town, and the rest of you can go ahead and look on that. This is for my small town in Raymondville, Texas.
Okay.
So today we had our mayor's election.
Our
mayor's election. And it was pretty important because I come from a small town. I've lived there my whole entire life.
Yeah, that's because you don't have very broad
there was
horizons.
A person running in that town. If you don't know my story, basically I was very, very quiet. I lived a very quiet life. Nobody knew who I was. I had to stand up. I'm 45 years old, and when I was 37, I had to stand up for people that I loved, and politically, people didn't like it.
I think if you would have stood up for what is she talking about? If she had to stand up for something for someone. Because she's not talking about her kids, I'll tell you that much.
Yeah, no, she's not.
You taint. You taint.
She
talking
doesn't
about
have
your
the
children.
balls to stand up for her children and say, hey, I'm going to fight for you back in my life, or I need to have custody of you. She doesn't have the balls for that.
If she would have fought that hard as she did all these elections she was trying to win.
But remember,
she should have had her girls back and screw all these elections and go into politics, man. Take care of your family, bro.
There's nobody more important in her life than her.
That's the Vanessa way.
And I didn't stand down.
She can't have anybody else in her show. It's got to be her and herself only, not even her family.
Yeah.
And I'll always say, if anybody has a problem with that, then your issue's not with me. Your issue's with the people that forced me to stand up. Because I was fine not standing up. I was fine just living my life. Okay? All right. Thank you. Thank you. Hi, Louisiana. I see you. I see you, Sean Thomas. I see you. Thank you. Thank you, Nicole. Thank you. She says, boy, you were 100% right about her only getting a few votes. And even then, to be honest, I think they gave her a little bit. Because I'm not going to lie. I think there was an issue with this entire city election.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna lie.
You were the issue.
And we're going to get into it right now. We're going to get into it. Thank you. Hello, Grass Valley, California. How are you?
I wonder if she could be prosecuted for election tampering.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Because technically she kind of did tamper with it.
This is I have to wear this special garment.
I think you could say that. I mean, it's a reach,
this is a
really, but
if the girls that have a large following, if the ladies that have a large following because they put makeup on beautifully, if they can wear fajas all throughout their videos, I can wear faja. What's wrong with me wearing a faja, right? So I'm gonna be comfortable right now.
Well, as long as you put a clean thong in your hair.
So somebody she said that her son was being bullied. I remember that. And she stood up for him. I believe that's what she harps on. But that's not a big accomplishment. That's what you're supposed to do as a mother, as a father, as a parent.
Well, yeah. Besides, your simple, hey, got to buy you clothes and feed you. And,
What do you want, a medal? Because you stood up, so you
did one thing correct as a mother?
Yeah.
Okay, I mean, little golf clap for you.
There. One thing you did good. What about the rest of it since then? Where you been?
Thank you.
I want to hear how she said this.
Oh my goodness.
Listen.
That have a large following, if the ladies that have a large following because they put makeup on beautifully, if they can wear fajas all throughout their videos, I can wear faja. What's wrong with me wearing a faja, right? So I'm going to be comfortable right now. Okay? I'm gonna be comfortable.
You just let it all hang out. Taco and all.
I'm going to be comfortable right now.
She's what kind of voice is she trying to do? She's airing out the taco.
Oh, thank you. Oh my goodness. We're going to get into it right now. We're going to get into it. So tonight was our mayoral election. You see, I ran for mayor after I had already run.
You didn't run this time, so it's none of your freaking business. Quit talking about the past. Move on. Nobody voted for you then, and nobody would have voted for you this time around either. And they didn't vote for Roy because of you.
Yeah, and your big trap. And your huge tits now.
When I went into politics, I didn't start off slow. I didn't dip my little toes in a little city election. I didn't do that. If you're looking,
actually, you didn't get into politics because you didn't really win anything.
Right.
So you were never there. And just because you're a candidate doesn't put you in politics.
Nope.
So Go win something before you say that you're in
I
politics.
mean, there's nothing wrong with wanting to get to the top, but girl, don't you know you got to start at the bottom before you can get to the top? You just can't jump to the top like you tried to do.
Yeah, well, some people try the Kamala Harris way.
Well,
Anyway,
if you're good looking and you're good in bed and you can suck like a Hoover vacuum cleaner, then you'll get there.
things do happen.
Looking at me and you're like, she's weird. I'm neurodivergent. I'm not.
With the
I'm not like everybody
neurodivergent
else.
thing.
Oh,
Still,
well, of course it is.
I'm on the spectrum and I have
neurodivergent.
ADHD. And I'm telling you that now because, like, I'm tired of masking. Like, I'm sick of it. Like, I'm not even kidding.
Bullshit.
I am sick of pretending like being like everybody else. I'm sick of it.
Bullshit.
Like, I'm so tired of it.
You do it daily.
Okay.
It's your life.
Well, I'm just gonna be more of me every single day.
Oh, gonna be more diabetes going on.
oh, the diabetes was so good.
Fucking
Listen.
Chris classic. That's like Chris classic.
Chris
Told him
Baker.
I'm stealing it.
Chris Baker threw it out there, and we ran with it.
And we're going with it.
So it's been said, what was Ophelia's real motive? Did she really want to win? And you know what? Not that it's a bad thing or anything. I don't think she really wanted to win. I just think she wanted to maybe cause some kind of disruption, as what happened. But did she really, really, really want to be mayor of Raymondville? I don't know.
And maybe she just wanted to take votes away from a certain someone.
But guess who stole the show in that respect?
Who? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
So this one,
Roy
right
all
there.
day. Sound like a fucking dog.
This one right here on camera killed it for Roy.
Yeah, if it wasn't for her big mouth, her big ass, and now bigger boobs, Roy may have gotten a little bit more votes than he did.
Yep, she did in fact tell the lady that she's running to take votes away from him so the mayor could win. Well, there you go. And is there anything wrong with that?
Absolutely not.
Happens all the time.
They're already claiming this. I can't remember the dude's name, but he's a Republican, millennial Republican running for president. And they're saying that he's running to take votes away from so-and-so. I'm like, okay, well, there ain't nothing wrong with that.
That's true. This is exactly how you would word that. She exploited her children to get fame for herself. Like, look what I did. Look what I did. Look what I'm doing. Look what I'm doing. When in fact, she's not doing anything spectacular. That's what you're supposed to do. You protect your kids.
Well, yeah. Isn't that like job number one of a parent? Protect your children.
I mean, that's like a no-brainer. So you want a medal for doing that? Something like that?
Give her a fucking bozo button.
Give her your kids now. Button. Where are your kids now? That's my question.
Oh, I know. State custody. Oh, no, they're not. Ex-husband custody. That's right.
They're in a good place. Oh, man, don't put that thought in our heads, please.
What?
Solo.
Well, I already said she was airing out the taco. Had to get comfortable. I mean, do I have pants on right now? You don't know.
Don't want to know. Yeah.
You don't know.
I'd rather not know. It's rather fun not knowing, actually.
Just like that whole year and a half that the world was shut down, people going to work over Zoom. Any of the motherfuckers wear pants? Hell no, they didn't.
Yeah, in case people are wondering. And I've always said it before. I ain't going to block. I'm really not going to block anybody. I told you what you got to do if I'm going to block somebody. And if I don't like a message, I am just going to skip over it. But it's going to be there. Because I'm not going to block. I'm not going to become one of these, like this one, who blocks you if you breathe wrong while you're looking at her.
The block party queen herself.
You know. You know what? But there's a lot of opinions, and even if she did what she did, personally, if I'm gonna join a race, sorry, I'm into the music. If I'm running in a political race to draw votes away from one or two other candidates, I'm not going to announce that publicly. That's something you do like on the low down.
The down low, not the low down. It's a down low.
And but the fact that she made it known, and you know what? I don't think that's what hurt Roy. I think this is what hurt Roy right here. This crazy psycho babble is what messed up Roy. I mean, I don't know what their relationship is like or was like or whatever, but she messed it up for him. She was trying to help, maybe. I don't know. I think she wanted to help originally, but I think getting back or getting to Ophelia was bigger for her than helping Roy. The hate is so strong that your love for Roy kind of just, that's what happened. That's what happened. That's exactly what happened. After the 2019 mayoral campaign, she requested a recount with her own poll watcher. During that recount, while in the city manager's office, VT stole the city manager's phone. What? Her own poll watcher called her out on it while VT was in the restroom with his phone. You're about to find out why she did it. Oh, wow. The plot thickens. Okay, let's see if anybody I get these off your show. This isn't a bash show. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna let it be. I'm not a. It's. I don't want to be that person to start deleting it. Just skip it. Don't let it get to you. Everybody's got their reasons for doing what they're doing or saying what they're saying. It's not meant. Don't worry. It's all good. Trust me.
That's it. Right.
Ophelia can defend herself. We know that very well.
Thank you. I see you, Oklahoma fan. So I had to survive because when I stood up, everything was weaponized against me.
Everything.
And when I tell you everything, I mean everything.
Mm-hmm.
Every
grocery stores,
form
everything.
of government was weaponized against me. And I'm not kidding. They tried to shut me up. They tried to scare me, intimidate me, every tactic you can think of, everything. And they thought, we're going to get away with it because we have elected seats.
See, that's all bullcrap. Nobody intimidated her and scared her. She has to make it look that way, so she's the victim.
Well, they all weaponized against her. I mean, everything, everyone. Or she's walking into the grocery store. Here comes Vanessa. Make sure you add $400 to her bill.
Yeah, right. And what do you think politics is? Everybody's doing that to everybody. You're nothing special. Welcome to politics. I think you would have learned that by now.
We, no one's looking like there's no overseers of us. We've gotten away with it doing it to other people. Right? The thing is, I'm neurodivergent, and you may have gotten away with it. The thing is, I love puzzles, and I'm smart AF.
You are not neurodivergent.
Have you ever seen Scooby-Doo?
Scooby-Doo.
I'm like those annoying kids
that's for sure.
Uncover who the bad guy is, annoying the bad guy. Yeah, I'm like that. So they picked the wrong victim to victimize.
Uh-huh.
And I don't give up. Right? So people from the public they don't like to see that another person from the public like me is like that, because it makes them feel less than. Like, how come I can't do that? I don't know, because you're neurotypical, and well, God made you different, I guess. The universe made you different. I don't know. That's a you problem. It's not me.
No, it is you.
That doesn't have anything to do with me.
No, it is you.
Right?
You're the crazy bitch of the bunch.
So along the way, there was a lot of people from the public that started hating me. And a lot of the online hate that everybody thinks it's no big deal. It's no big deal. No, obsessive people got together and got young adults to take me hostage and beat my face.
Oh my God.
For
She's going to
hours.
keep on with this exact narrative. She keeps saying the same thing over and over and over and over again. Like a
She's broken fucking
freaking
record.
Exactly right. And in her feeble mind, if I repeat something enough times, they're going to believe it.
Well, not only they're going to believe it, I'm going to believe that it's fucking gospel.
Right?
And that
Now
it's etched in fucking stone.
It's engraved in her brain. She believes it happened that way. She believes John, Ophelia, Frank were involved in this, even though she has no proof.
She believes her own liabilities. Almost said liabilities.
Liabilities.
She believes her own liabilities.
I don't care what everybody loves to do. It's the comments are going to be there. Unless you're a freaking asshole, blatant or something, I'll decide what that is. Yeah, that's right. Bam's the only blatant asshole on this page right now.
I is
I think
what
it's
I
obvious
am.
she disrespects Roy's late wife. Oh, she couldn't wait for her to be out of the picture so she could take over wife duties.
Well, we all know that she can't clean a fucking house. I mean,
Ain't
there's
nobody
more to
crying
being a
about
wife
nothing.
than getting on your knees and servicing.
All right, I'm going to keep playing the video. You guys are having your little argument there, but let's continue. I'll turn off this
And
music.
one of those people that I accuse of setting up those young kids to do that to me, who are now in prison doing time,
Oh, they are.
she was running to be my mayor. She was one of 3 people. Today
Where's that
was
proof?
the election day. The last 2 weeks were early voting. So when I saw that she had put her name on the ballot, I was like, no, ma'am, that's a hard no, ma'am. No, you're not even going to get 5% of the vote, and I'm going to make sure of that. Because I am going to utilize every legal, lawful, ethical, constitutional means necessary to make sure that that does not occur. And I was successful.
You weren't successful at anything. Not even at losing. You can't lose and just go away and say, you know what? I lost. People didn't like what I had to say, or they didn't believe my platform, or they didn't want it at the time, or whatever. They liked the next guy better.
Yes. So she goes live tonight. Right before I go live right now.
This was last night.
Right now. And she cusses out the whole town. Because she only got like 30 votes. And even then, I feel like some of those votes were shaved off other candidates and given to her. No joke. Those are my thoughts. Don't worry. This is going to be quite the video. I'm going to say whatever I feel because this is my platform. Well, and nobody can stop me. They can have all of the rest of this evening to watch this. And they can have their little adult tantrums if they want to. If they're from my town, I don't give a damn. It doesn't matter to me. Like at all. It doesn't.
That's exactly what happened.
They
You
can
know
spend
what?
all of Sunday watching this,
I'm gonna
over
lower the
and
volume.
over
I'm
and
gonna
over.
let it keep playing.
It's gonna be good.
There are people watching this going, I don't want to go over there and bump into that lady.
So I'm gonna go on.
And that's probably why a whole lot of people didn't go vote, because they seen Crazy Woman live down there. They're like, oh yeah, we can't introduce that to our children.
All of you in Raymondville.
Yeah, she's got a Fuchi mouth on her. She don't care if kids are in public. She's gonna curse or do whatever. And just as she's something's wrong, and you don't want people don't want to be around that kind of stuff. Like, oh man, she's gonna be over there. You know what? I just forget. I will stay home. I'm gonna go make a sandwich.
And I also want to thank you. We did a great job making sure that she did not advance in any way. Thank you. I want to thank you. So even though she tells you to F yourself, I'm thanking you for choosing any other candidate other than her. That's fine with me. That's fine with me. That's fine with
So
me.
she's trying to say even she didn't care
Because
if Roy
even though
won.
I know that there was something very awry with today's election, very similar to what happened to my election, because you're not going to tell me that in the last mayoral election, 2,000 something people went out to vote. 1,500 voted for the other man. 500 voted for me. Only 570 something. No, it was the opposite. Those were my 1,500 votes.
Sure
because
they were.
I raised the energy in the election, and people go out to vote for me.
Well, they didn't, obviously.
Those were my voters.
Mm-hmm.
Does she not understand? Is it something? I mean, we know something's wrong.
I mean, how can she claim that the 1,500 votes were hers when obviously they were the other person's, because you have two different names on the ballot. So, and they're not that close to where you could mix them up. The names are not that close. I mean, here you have Vanessa and, I don't know, fucking Chuck. I mean, how's Vanessa gonna say that Chuck's votes are hers because the voters messed up? Bitch, they didn't mess up. They didn't want your crazy ass. So, just swallow the fucking pill and go home.
Yeah, it's like that. Don't go away mad. Just go away.
Right?
There's gonna be winners and losers, and people did not vote for you. You know what? They didn't vote for you last time, and they didn't vote for you this time either, because they knew that a vote for Roy had a connection with you and Roy. People don't want that crap.
Vanessa, I'm going to give you some advice, and please take this to heart. And this is good advice for you. If you want to be in politics, go someplace in the fucking country where they've never heard of you. They don't know how fucking crazy you are. They don't know anything about you and your $70,000 mishap with the state of Texas and anything about your children. Then you might win an election. Just saying.
Yep.
Something very similar happened today, and the whole town knows it. The whole town knows it.
Yeah, the whole town knows
I'm
it.
not going to play that little private call thing today. Stop calling me, or I'm going to say the name of the person that's calling me. Don't do it.
But just say the name.
This is between me and whoever I'm mentioning in this video.
Oh.
This is my issue with the people that tried to deform my face.
Well, good Lord.
And the voters in Raymondville.
This is supposed to be about
That are being
Roy
told off by
and
this
his attempt
person.
to become mayor.
And some other interloper, that hateful lady, Annette Gonzalez, that's there trying to torment the town of Raymondville by talking about some new ordinance that she's working with the city of Raymondville. We'll get to that right now. Because this lady thinks that she's like really smart and whatever. And it's like, You've never accomplished anything in your life. You don't have no accomplishments, literally no degree, nothing. And it matters because you want to cut me down, put me down in every single way that you have no credentials to back up your vast knowledge of what, your life experience of what. Really, what's your background? And nothingness? I mean, come on. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
So you're not going to convince me that the man that you wanted Raymondville to believe got 1,500 votes, nearly 2,000 votes, 4 years ago, got just 400. 4 years later, what happened to 1,000 of his votes? They just decided not to go vote.
It's called low voter turnout. Any idea why?
Come on, now.
Could be the candidates. Could be the drama.
Somebody
Could
would
be.
probably say,
Yeah, she was
Vanessa.
causing all that drama so that people would not come out to
Why?
vote.
It could be
You want to do that?
the voters have something better to do than go
Wait a
waste
minute, I'll
an hour
explain
of their
that to you.
time.
It's really similar to like Scooby-Doo. Watch.
It could
Because
be
if I
that
have
they
to put
just
it in
don't
those
fucking
terms, you'll
care.
understand a little bit better. I'll give you that analogy. Say you had a badly behaving city manager previous to this who decided to retire. Say he was there during my election. If you know that the person who your law enforcement had previously targeted.
Okay, I'm going to skip through a lot of this because it's repetitive from stuff we've heard a million times already. Poor guy, Roy. She's supposed to be talking about the election, about his election, not her election. She hasn't run for anything. And she won't. She says she's going to run on a bigger level, on a federal level.
Oh, she's going to run for president.
She's going to run for Congress again or Senate.
She's going to run for president.
You can still be prosecuted. That he's trying to just live a comfortable retired life. You can still be prosecuted while you're living your nice, comfortable, retired in your later years life.
Can't crackheads also be indicted regardless of mental status?
Yeah, it's up to their attorney to prove whether or not they're mentally fit to stand trial and know and understand what can happen.
If crackheads are filing false police reports and accusing people of things that didn't happen, that's slander?
Well, I don't know about in your state, but in the state that I happen to reside in, filing a false police report is a felony.
Yep. But then again, she hasn't filed too many police reports at all, ever, including over stuff that happened to her, supposedly.
Well, yeah, supposedly there's one. I mean, she just said it, I don't know, 5 minutes ago. One person spending several years in prison for this December 24th situation. Okay, if there's one person in prison, where's the others that are supposedly behind it? How come they're not in prison, Vanessa? Riddle me that.
This is okay. Let's see what I'm going to skip through. I know it
And
gets
guess
better
what?
later.
If anybody else in the
Well, that's probably when the crack kicks in.
low-level government like that also didn't out.
I'm going to
See,
skip.
that's what happens when you try to ruin the life
Of your
of
children.
a human that's smarter than you.
When you try to ruin the life of a human that's smarter than you.
So according to, right now, she's saying that she's the smarter human.
But if she was so smart, she wouldn't let people ruin her life because she's smarter.
Let her finish her thought here.
Okay.
More resilient than you thought she was. Yeah. And that is more
That's why you're up at 2:00 in the morning making videos about an election that you didn't win, that you didn't run in.
Mm-hmm.
likable than you. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I think the crack's
And that
starting to kick in.
knows that even if everybody in her town hates her, other people outside of the town, they're gonna like her. Yeah.
Are you sure?
No matter what the grown folks in her town are gonna think about her.
That's because they don't know about you smoking crack, snorting coke, online during a live.
And your crooked tits. And now you're fixed crooked tits that are even worse off than what they were.
I don't know about fixed. Adjusted, maybe? I don't know.
No matter if they call her trouble. Yeah, she's not gonna listen to any of that. Oh, and also she happens to be immune to insults. And, it's kind of like you're shit out of luck. Yeah.
Mm.
Because in 4 years, there's going to be another election.
Oh,
There's
shit.
going to be another mayoral election. There's going to be a candidate that's very similar to them that is going to maintain the status quo. And then there's going to be a candidate that the whole town's going to love. And that candidate that the whole town went to go vote for is going to lose the election again. And as long as that retired other person is still in town, alive and well, those elections will always come out weird like that.
She don't even know what she's talking about. STFU.
Touch.
I wonder if she's trying to say this was a corrupt election and that they didn't count it right.
I'm sure people
somebody else should have
like,
won.
Don't even worry about it because I'm still here. Don't even worry about it. Because I'm still here. I'll coach you through everything. If you ever have a problem, you just call me and I'll tell. And it's like, y'all are all gonna get in trouble, right?
See, this is one bad thing about crackheads. They jump from topic to topic to topic and they lose
you're gonna get in
coherent
trouble
people
you're actually in,
really fast.
Like you're actually getting paid by the governmental seats. He's retired. He's still gonna get in trouble because when they do an investigation, they're gonna go back and see why is this retired man still involved in this, and then they're just gonna do like a backwards forensic thing. Well, Sean, you can leave. Like, I don't even give a damn. Like, for real.
I'm skipping forward.
Yeah, good idea.
Come on now.
Come on now.
And then here comes Vanessa Tijerina. Figured all your shit out.
Yeah, you figured out everything except how to win an election.
Come on now. My name is Vanessa Tijerina. Figure your shit out.
You can't.
Come on now. My name's Bam. I figured your shit out. You got diabetes. You a crazy crackhead. I got your number, girl.
And there's no insulin for that. There's no insulin for that.
Please, Miss Thing. Come on now. Shit.
Say that because they like to call me fat. They like to call me ugly. They like to make fun of my weight. They like to make fun of everything about me. They like to make fun of all of my downfalls. They like to make fun of every single time I've fallen. Everything about me. And I see them in the daylight, and I'm like, look at you.
Look at you.
You look like you need to run a few laps.
You need to run a few laps too, Miss Thing. The only difference now is your tits is as big as your ass.
Somewhere.
Jesus Christ, that ass be pulling you down, your tits be pulling. You'd be on the ground before you even got 3 feet.
A lot of people took a lot of video of all you haters today.
Come on now.
All of you haters and all of your
gloriousness.
Not meeting beauty standards glory. More than just mom bods. I mean, since we're running hate pages about me, I might as well just say that, right?
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. You know, I think
Come on
the
now.
word. I think the word that covers this all is insane.
Well,
Insanity.
do y'all have like a an insane asylum down there in Brownsville?
Yeah, there should
Because
be, but there
I
isn't.
think they lost a patient. I mean, I found her, so she's not lost, but I think they're looking for a patient.
There's a haunted one that used to be a hospital.
So
Send
you
her
would
ass
think
back.
that she would go on to her little Ritz, which is not the Ritz. It's the hotel next to the subway in my hometown. Come on. Bitch, they lingered. They came back like the stalkers that they are. And they were just there stalking because they left with their tail between their legs when they saw that in the early vote they only got 28 votes. Didn't I tell you that it was only going to be 20? There's no big difference between 28 and 20, and I'm the only one that guessed without going over.
All
So
right.
I think I
I'm
win.
skipping forward.
Comfortably retired. I wonder why you're comfortably retired. I mean, how much could you have possibly made as a city manager?
Are you jealous somebody else is embezzling from the state and not getting caught, and you did get caught? Are you jelly?
So now we have this other woman that came at me, another hater that just started disliking me. This large woman. I mean, when I say large, I mean she's large, right? Vanessa, why are you should see some of the things she says about me. No, I'm not kidding. For real. I'm not kidding. You're not a biologist. You're not a mom. She always tries to get me with the kid thing all the time, right? Nobody.
So real quick, so what happened in Brownsville with those migrants? They were at the bus stop waiting for the bus, and a drunk driver lost control, speeding, and went up on a curb and just mowed them all down.
Was it the city bus or Greyhound bus?
No, they're waiting for a city bus.
Okay.
A city bus, yeah. I assume a city bus. Because they were taking public transportation somewhere. That's what happened. Man, that's messed up.
I want to see it. I want to see you even attempt it.
Oh, we've seen it. We don't want to see it again. Keep your taco hidden.
Quit trying to torment my town with your nonsense.
Oh, is that your job to torment your town?
Yeah, only one person torments at a time, please.
City ordinance my ass. Anyway. Listen.
Keep trying to figure out what lie to say next.
I didn't push for really anybody in this election.
Wait, what did she say?
She didn't push for anybody in this election.
I want to see it. I want to see you even attempt it. I want to see it. Quit trying to torment my town with your nonsense.
Okay, what does she say right here?
City ordinance my ass. Anyway. Listen. I didn't push for really anybody in this election.
Did she say she didn't push for anybody in this election?
Mm-hmm.
Not even Roy motherfucking Marroquin?
Yeah, she must have forgot about the day that she was down there in that gray sweatshirt barking Roy's name. Roy all day. Roy all fucking day. Yeah, she must have forgot about that day.
Roof. Not even for Roy, really? She's got a short memory.
Well,
even though she says she's got a photographic memory.
Oh yeah, and yeah, and you got to be smart to be a biologist and an attorney and whatever else she says she's done throughout her 42 years of life.
Yeah, that's
And the people saw, it was pretty obvious who was voting for who. The town saw. The town saw.
Oh, they saw, all right.
It was so obvious.
Yeah, it was.
it's so obvious they didn't want Roy because of you.
And it's really fucking obvious that they don't want you.
They want nothing to do with you.
Everybody in
all.
that town secretly wishes that you just pack up and go.
Go move to Fresno or something.
Better yet,
Or-
go to Mexico where you got your tits done. Marry that doctor.
It was blaringly obvious who was supposed
Glowingly
to win
obvious.
commissioner and who was supposed to win mayor. It's so obvious. It was so obvious.
It's people with a platform who speak politics and speak English well and know how to articulate and who care about the community and have support from the community and people like them. That's who's going to win.
Yeah, and don't have a billion different fake accents to try to, oh, I don't know. I'll be ghetto when I'm trying to say something ghetto, and I'll be British when I want to say something smart, and I'll go Valley Girl when, I just want to be a ditzy fucking airhead. Ha ha!
I'm surprised nobody asked her where is she at now? Who is she staying with right now?
I don't care what anybody says. But it was also so obvious 4 years ago when I ran. It was also so obvious.
She can't let go of the past, can she?
No, she hangs
And
on
the
to that
thing is,
motherfucker with the
you're
tight
taking
ass rope.
advantage of my small town. Ago, 7 years ago, I look back on it now, so naive, going to those little city meetings and seeing y'all, and I'm being there, and like y'all are there, like reading the agenda, and I'm there, like, why are they doing it like this? Like, what's going on here? The mayor's not acting like a mayor. Why is this city manager acting like he's the mayor? What's going on here? Like, what is this BS? Like that, I knew something was wrong. From the first time that I went to the city meeting, I was like, what's going on here? And I didn't know about government politics.
And you
Can
still
I say
don't.
something? Can I say something?
Sure, say it.
She's really
Wait, are you
fucking
going to be an
annoying.
asshole?
She's really fucking annoying.
Okay, you're not an asshole. Because I was going to say, wait a minute, you can't be the asshole. I have to be the asshole.
Well, feel free to chime in. But I'm like, I don't know if I can do this for another hour or whatever it is.
Well, she's a little bored. At what point does it
Then
get? Does she start like freaking out and her own shadow scares her? What point is that?
Yeah, let's. I want to skip to Malou. Let's see if we see something differently here on.
Oh, well, wait a minute. What do we got going on here? Is she making love to the camera?
Let's see.
I'm sorry. I'm also an empath.
She's also an empath.
Oh, I got something you can empath.
Which is why I can't let things go. Which is why I care so much.
You care so much. Where are your girls?
They're right there on her chest.
You don't care.
Where do you think her girls are? You can see them. They're right there. They're glued to her fucking chest.
Okay, I meant her actual children.
I know. But if she cared about her children, she wouldn't have bought tits.
And those are not kids; those are puppies, by the way. Anyway, so what? You care so much. You care so much, just not about your kids. Explain that to somebody if you.
Which is why I make videos like this. And which is why I
think the
feel
crack's
so bad for
kicking
you
in.
right now. I'm sorry.
She's hard to understand. The crack's kicking in.
You want to listen to something good, and I was going to post this. I'm going to post this later. Check this out.
that one friend that always tells you the truth, that never beats around the bush, never walks on eggshells, that hurts your feelings sometimes, he's not the asshole. All your other friends that sit idly by while you destroy yourself and tell you that you're just fine the way you are, they're the assholes. The best friends you can have in the world are the ones that don't care what you want to hear. They only tell you what you need to hear, and they'll keep it 100% real always. The friends that you hate the most in the short term are going to be the ones that you love the most in the long term, because they have your best interests in mind. They want to see you fulfill your potential and be what they know you can be.
So is that about me?
This is about her and her little minions.
Oh, because I was going to say that pretty much described me, what I'm doing to her.
Moisés Pérez, no. Yo no, sí hablo español, pero yo no hago videos y yo no estoy en Facebook para hablar en chats con hombres en WhatsApp. No
Oh,
más.
sounds like the dude had a personal video request. You know, custom video.
Oh, a fans
Like
only.
Like an OnlyFans thing? Yeah, a fans only, yeah.
No, it's only fans. That's right. Not fans only.
But we'll say fans only, just to, you know.
Yeah, but dude, you know, if you want to see the taco, go to No More Cheat Skis Live. I think no, it's not on that page. Friend one of us, we have it somewhere.
Esas preguntas. Yo estoy aquí sobreviviendo muchas cosas que son serias. Una señora
All I can
dijo
say is thank God the taco was closed, not wide open.
You know, se murió y me estás haciendo esas preguntas. Quítate de mi página ahorita, por favor. Mira. Wow.
Guau.
I'm so sorry, Diana Time. She says, I was at work. I called the police for help to remove her, but the cops never made her leave. If they would have made her leave, my son would still be living.
Like her mood is changing. Did the pills wear out or something, or what?
No, I think they're kicking in. Because obviously she's higher than a fucking kite right now.
What was his name? What was your son's name?
Now she's getting all sad.
I was at work when I got the call from the cops. She says, thank you. All I can do is work every day to keep my mind off of things. It's the most painful thing in the world to lose your child like this. Every day I miss my little girls because that's one way they tried to break me.
What?
I don't know what she said.
Every day I miss my little girls because that's one way they tried to break me. But then I hear stories like yours. And I feel so bad. And I just hope that one day I'll be able to hold them again.
Doubtful.
And I'm just glad that they're okay right now.
Keep it up like
And
this.
they're healthy and they're okay.
Doubtful.
So my heart
Does
goes out
not
to you.
look good. Hey, you got something here. What is it she's got right here?
I don't know. She wasn't eating anything.
It's a tear.
Thank you.
And there's another
Thank
tear.
you, Diana. They are beautiful, aren't they? There's so many people. I'm sorry about your son.
Vanessa, there's somebody moving behind you.
She says, I watch you
Look out, girl. It's going to
a
get you.
lot now that I found you.
And take you to hell.
Keeps my mind busy. I miss my daughters every single day. Every single day. I raised them.
Not quite.
And I do everything I can to keep my mind off of them. That's why when people try to hurt me the most, they bring up my babies. Because they know that's what hurts a mom the most.
Cindy, she's having an emotional breakdown.
I'm so sorry. And let me get rid of this.
Because she didn't win the mayor election.
Ooh, it's that man that tried to make a pass at me. Este hombre, desgraciado. ¿Cómo se llama aquí? Moisés Pérez. ¿Por qué estás? No, bye. Block. He's gone. I'm sorry. I don't know why he was making me laugh and crazy. I don't care if he meant to do that by accident. I'm very sorry. Thank you,
you're not
Diane.
sorry for anything.
You will, sweetie. Just stay strong and keep fighting. Don't stop. Thank you.
Oh, and by the way, that was a blank stare.
Oh my goodness. That's why I'm determined.
Yep.
That's why I won't stop either.
Damn, that just went.
Because it's 2023.
Flipped a switch, came out of the sadness, and now she's back to was a half an hour ago.
Mm-hmm. Now what do you got for us?
And have to be my best self.
Of course you do.
For when they come looking for me.
Oh, and they'll find you.
For when my daughters come looking for me.
The cops always find their man.
No, she said when her daughters come looking for
I
her.
have to be my best self. Because look for me, they damn well.
I doubt that.
Yeah.
Your ex-husband's saying, your ex-husband's telling them the truth all about you.
I lost myself
So are
a
your
little bit.
sons.
I lost myself. It's been really hard. It's been really hard.
You know, when it's somebody with mental illness,
It's been really hard.
It is difficult, but you want a distance. Mm-hmm. You want to place distance.
Especially.
You know, if any of her children come looking for her, they're only going to go, Ma, I hope you got the help you needed.
I lost myself there. But I can't lose myself ever, ever, ever again. I can't. But people don't know how hard it is to almost lose yourself. People don't know how hard it is to save yourself. Oops. To be your own hero. Some people have no clue. You know, and hateful people, they know how hard it is to save yourself. And they prey on your downfall.
Now I'm going to scroll forward.
That's
more tears.
You see how I have to be really careful when that happens because I allow my emotions become whatever the other person is.
Mm-hmm. You're lucky your nose was on camera this time.
Because I feel other people's energy so much.
I'm going to skip a little. I can't do this.
And I know that it hurts people when they hurt me. Especially people that were close to me. That I always hurts them. Because they... How can it not hurt you when you hurt?
This is more depressing than Schindler's List.
Someone that would never hurt you. And that you know would never hurt you like that.
Just kind of like an episode out of One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest.
Thank you, Jessica says. I also feel others' energy. I also stay to myself. I lost best friend. My mother 4 days after my birthday, and it's been the hardest thing I've been through. Watching you has helped me. Thank you.
I call bullshit. Sorry.
Do you call bullshit?
Tears, crying. I don't give a fuck. I don't care.
Do you call
This is
bullshit?
This is fake ass shit. This is above cringe. This is uber cringe.
Uber cringe.
Uber cringe. Sheesh.
Well, she loves to make it all about
There's
her
something that
somehow.
I've said to myself in private, but I've never. I may have thought of saying it. Maybe I've said it once, but I think some people don't realize.
Remember Eddie Murphy and Delirious?
Yep.
Tito, get me some tissue. Yeah, if you guys are too young, you have no idea what I just said. It's okay. Just go look for Eddie Murphy's Delirious. Let's see.
My grandma raised me without my mom. I lost her in 2007. And then I lost my oldest son for 3 years. And then he came back to me. And he admitted to the judge that he should have never left. Because,
Sure.
he should have... It wasn't his fault.
It wasn't his fault. I swear it wasn't his fault.
Because I was my oldest.
They don't notice me.
I didn't
But it wasn't his fault.
To lose those years with him.
I was in the background.
But I
It
was
should have been all
glad to
about
have
me.
And I had
It
healed
should have
from
been
that.
me. Not him.
So I lost my mom, who's my grandmother. I lost my son. And it was okay for a few years. It was beautiful. It was beautiful. For like 3 years.
Vanessa, my dear, you're boring me.
And then I had my daughter. And then my son got a girlfriend. And that whole thing traumatized my whole life. It tore our family apart.
I agree, Charlene.
Had a miscarriage between my first daughter
Deborah,
and my
I have
second.
no idea.
And I hadn't gotten over the depression of my first daughter.
Valerie, the incumbent one.
And at the same time, my second son was getting bullied.
I gotta skip this.
My oldest son, they give me my first arrest.
They gave her first arrest. There she goes. They gave her first arrest, like a Christmas present.
I mean, is she practicing a speech for collecting an Emmy or a Golden Globe or something? Because she makes no fucking sense to me.
Healed? No. There's no healing here.
And let me put my hand on her forehead and I'll demon be gone. I heal her.
What is that? Something Christ compels you, or I don't know, something like that.
The power of Christ compels you. Demon
like
be gone.
Like an exorcism.
Yeah, and in no way am I making fun of anybody's religion. I've been in the Pentecostal church for years.
No religions were insulted during this. This program here.
I am making no fun of anybody's beliefs or religions when I do that.
Oh boy. Okay, we're almost done. We're almost done, Bam.
Oh, thank you, Jesus.
Dave, I can't.
And I just saw video footage of that drunk driver who ran over that crowd of migrants. Yeah, it's pretty disturbing.
I bet. But it's probably more disturbing than Vanessa. And Vanessa's pretty fucking disturbing.
Yeah.
That's why in my 45 years, I've only had 3 major relationships. Because I have to be very careful who I choose. Like, if I choose, like, if you're going to be the person that I wake up with and, you know, say goodnight to, and you're going to be, like, right next to me and all that, like, I have to know you're not going to hurt me. I don't want to hurt you. And I have to trust you, like, really, really trust you. That's why I'm alone.
That's why you're alone?
2023 is not like...
You think that's why you're alone? Really?
1998. It's not the same.
Yeah, Carl.
It's not the same. People hide so many things now. So many things.
Where'd you go?
You think you're getting into something and it's like, I don't know.
Got a new soda?
What? No. I did not sign up for that. Why? Wait a minute. Hold on. No. And with me, it's especially hard because it's hard to hide things from an empath because it's like, something's not right here. And I won't be okay until I have no question in my mind.
This was from late last night.
And as long as I feel like there's a question in my mind and that question's not answered, like as long as there's a question in my mind, like it's not settled, like there's something wrong here. It's not going to go away because there's something hidden. There's like a puzzle here that's like something's not right. Right?
Vanessa,
that's why they say ignorance.
Can I come and sit on your face and tell me the puzzle that's in my ass? You tell me that puzzle that's in my ass because something's not right. Please help me out, Vanessa. I need your empathic abilities with my ass.
Easy life to be ignorant. It's bliss. Because you don't know to question. You don't know that you have to stand up for something. You don't know that you have to fight. You don't know that you have to be offended. You don't know that you have to be hurt. You don't know that you have to be sad.
I wonder if she's going to feel that her face is tattooed on my ass when it happens.
Right?
Because she's so empathic and all.
It's really hard to find a decent man.
Hey, Bean.
That you can trust.
Juju.
That's why I choose to be single, and I've been single for a very long time. I raised my children by myself. I have 2 daughters.
Well, Karma, you're right. She's not an astronaut. She's just a ass.
Wait a minute. You didn't raise kids by yourself because where are they right now?
Oh yeah, your ex-husband has them,
They're doing very well right now.
and aren't they like 7 or 8 years old?
No, they were. They're teenagers now, I
Oh.
think. How long ago was that? Yeah, something like that.
Well,
And
at any rate, you're not raising them.
that's why the one it was took from me. And I had a nephew that I've raised, but I choose to stay single. And especially with kids, like, you really have to stay single. Like, it's so hard.
It is.
There are good people that can love somebody's kids if they're not their own.
It is so hard raising kids, Vanessa. Oh, wait a second. You're not raising them anymore. How hard is it for you? Tell me, how hard is it for you?
Did she say she was raising a nephew?
She ain't raising shit. She ain't even raising anybody's dick anymore.
Oh, that's some funny shit, man.
I have my moments. I'm kind of, the past couple of days, took a lot out of me, and now I may only have a few left. They got to build back up. I got to start storing them up again.
Oh, she was reading a comment. Okay. You can't tell with her right now. You can't. All you see is the alligator tears. And I'm sorry, I don't have any sympathy for her. I don't.
Well, everything about her's fake now. I mean, her alligator tears, her neck, her tits. I mean, the only real thing on her now is her ass, and her tits are the size of her ass now. So, I mean, it's like, what the fuck you got going on for you?
I got no sympathy for her because all this could have been avoided if she would have just fessed up to everything. Try to get help, get your girls back. Quit this fantasy about being a politician and just
and neurodivergent.
Get to work. Yeah, all that. Quit trying to be a victim.
And lately she has not said that she's on the spectrum. Did she fall off?
Spectrum. Quit. Stop.
Did she fall off the spectrum? Is she no longer on the spectrum?
No, she brought it up last night again.
Oh, she did. Okay.
Yeah, she did.
Oh. Okay.
And they're neurodivergent, and she's on the spectrum, and she's an empath, and all this stuff.
She's just crazy. It needs a lot of serious help from physicians that help the mental people.
Like, forget all about this crap. Forget the politics. Forget the fighting with other people on other pages. Quit doing your live shows and just try to get your kids back.
Lay off the crack. Lay off the coke. Lay off the man crack. Lay off the tit crack.
Put that money that went towards your cosmetic surgery and get it to your girls.
Seriously.
To pay the attorneys to try to get your kids back.
Yeah. Go to the doctor and say, here, take my tits back and give me my money. I need to give my kids some money.
When they said, Vanessa, you need to improve yourself, they didn't mean TNA.
Well, remember, the doctor said her ass was perfect, and she likes a little wiggle and jiggle. So her ass is perfect. She didn't have any work done. Although her surgery came with a free Brazilian butt lift. But she opted not to do that.
Yeah, this is narcissism, like 101, basic narcissism right here. Sheesh. Okay, we're almost done.
Like, now I know when my grandma kept me, my grandma treated me, my grandma raised me like if I was made out of glass.
Well, that explains a lot.
If I was made of glass.
So what'd your grandma do to that little boy that bit your nipple off?
not only
Did
was
he get
she
glass in his mouth? What
overprotective, like
happened?
with my health, with my well-being, she would not let people be alone with me. She would protect me from even bad negative energy. She would constantly be I would constantly be brushed with a broom, with an egg, with that weird stone that you put on a griddle to see like what shape it goes into. Because when I was younger, people would always like want to touch my face. And I wondered why, because I always looked in the mirror and I thought I was ugly. Well, not ugly, but not like pretty like the other little girls. But now that I look back, like I wasn't like that. I just didn't look like the other kids. But
That's because you have a
adults
prostate.
knew that I was different. That little me thought that I was ugly, but I wasn't ugly. I was
Girl,
actually.
you know you a man in a dress. Don't
But
lie
little
to
me
anybody.
didn't know that.
The hell is she
Little
talking
me just
about?
knew that I
don't
didn't look
fucking
like
know.
the other little kids, and so little me thought that I was.
When she was little, she
Yeah.
thought she was ugly and everybody was cute
gonna-
and pretty.
And it wasn't until I grew up that I realized that's why she protected me so much.
I'm gonna skip a little more. I can't do this. I'm trying.
That's a hug from me.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Anyway, I love you guys.
How are you guys?
This was an interesting live video, wasn't it?
Oh, it was. One of your best.
I'm sorry, Diana. I'm gonna pray for you.
As you
I'm
should be
sorry,
sorry. Oh, where'd you go? Oh, there you are.
That's a hug from me to you.
I don't want it.
I love y'all. Thank y'all so much. Especially for the ones that refrain from laughing because you're not hateful souls.
Uh-huh.
Thank you. To all of you that are trying to save yourselves.
Bam, you're such a hateful soul.
I know it.
To all of you that have saved yourselves, congratulations.
I may be going to hell when I die, but at least I'm going to be warm. God damn it. I don't
To
have
all
to
of you
freeze
that are
my ass
trying.
off. Be sweating it off.
And you haven't quite saved yourself.
I finally have a smaller ass.
Don't give up. You're gonna get. You just can't give up.
Oh, no more cheatsies. That's because she went to Mexico to get it done. She would have went to
Hey, Diana,
Bangkok
she
or,
says,
or
"Thank you,
California.
and I
Would have
hope
been
this will help
right.
you. And I will always try to get in your lives, even if I'm at work. So I hope you have a good night and try to get some sleep well. And again, I will continue praying for you. Thank you. And Ram says, como dicen, mejor solo que mal acomodado. Acomodando. Y como dicen, mejor solo que mal acomodando. So that they say it's better
Better
to be
alone than with bad company.
accompanied, right? That's what that means, right? You will find the right person for you, and if you don't, well,
Yeah, that bird,
you will
Bam.
be fine.
Yeah, he's
Everything happens
he's
for a reason.
neurodivergent.
Thank you, Diana. Thank you. Good night, everybody.
Good night, fucking Vanessa.
Bow tie North says, I just want to say you're a beautiful queen, Vanessa Theodina.
Go
Gracias.
go massage your tits and
Timothy.
play with the taco.
Lindo. Thank you, Diana. I'm sorry about today's election.
Oh, you are not.
Believe me.
You're not sorry about anything in your life.
I knew there was something wrong when I ran for mayor.
Vanessa, again, you fucked this up for Roy. You did. You messed it up for Roy.
Oh, she'll never believe that.
You messed it up for Roy.
She will never believe that.
Look how close he was. You messed it up for
There
Roy.
was something very wrong.
So speaking of Roy,
I thought
No More
they were doing it
Cheatskis
just
Lies
because
has
it
a
was me.
has a picture of Vanessa laying on her stomach on Roy's bed with her
This
hairy ass
election,
crack hanging out. I mean, the
let me
whole
know.
lot of
Let me
ass.
know.
The whole ass. Have you seen that?
that they're going to continue to do this
Unfortunately,
because they don't want things
Yeah,
to change.
I've seen more Vanessa in the past few days than I've ever wanted to see in my entire life.
No one deserves that because there's a Texas Constitution and a United States Constitution.
Oh, it's not your page? Oh, so it's
that
the other one.
guarantees
yeah, there was
that
some.
no
Oh,
one
I didn't.
in
Okay,
America
I've
deserves
seen
that.
it before. I just scarred me for a few years.
I just want you to
Scarred
know
you.
that I see it.
I didn't know women had hairy ass cracks. Thought only men did.
Right?
Proves how she has a prostate.
That's all. Good night.
She blew you a kiss, Bam, and there we go.
Oh, did she give me a kiss? I missed it.
She blew you a kiss.
Oh, back it up. I want to see the kiss.
You want to see the kiss?
I want to see her give me a kiss.
No one deserves that because there's a Texas Constitution and a United States Constitution that guarantees that no one in America deserves that. I just want you to know that I see it.
I do too, girl. I do too.
That's all. Good night.
I got my kiss. I got my kiss. I got my kiss. I got my kiss. Oh. Bam, that picture came out before the Roy relationship. Her girlfriend took that picture. Kind of figured something like that. Scandalous. Scandalous.
I think way before the relationship.
If Vanessa's not crazy and doesn't have like any mental situations going on in her head, she's possessed. So it's one or the other.
Yeah.
Because nobody can be that fucking stupid.
Yeah, you know what? I thought there was going to be a little more to this video. I know some of y'all maybe liked it or whatever, but Anyway, that's all we got right now for this episode of What's in the Water.
Or what's not in the water.
Or what needs to be in the water. I'm better like
what
it.
needs to be in the water. Well, if y'all want to hang out for like a minute or two, I'm going to go see if asshole Mr. Neurodivergent wants to come out of his cage.
Oh, that'd be cool.
So let me go see if Mr. Asshole wants to come out of his cage. Take off one pair of glasses, put on the other pair because I got to be able to see that beak coming.
All right, y'all. You're going to meet Bam's bird, maybe. Call him a dog. But let's see if you can see Bam's bird, if he's cooperative today. Got to give him the big screen. Which video? Which video? Oh, look at that. You're muted, by the way.
His nails are really fucking sharp.
You might want to take away your the virtual green screen because he's like half disappearing. There you go. Remember, the green colors on him are going to make him disappear.
Well, I took it off. At least I thought I took it off.
Now you put it back on. Just a quick.
Fuck you work this shit, cracker.
Hey, buddy.
That's not what I want. Damn it, Jim. I don't know how to work
Just take
this.
it off. Just take it off. None. Put
I'm
none.
trying. Cancel. I'm in virtual green screen. What do I click?
The first block that says none. Take off the button that says I have a green screen. Uncheck that.
I did that.
And in the first box that says none. Virtual backgrounds on the list, none. There you go.
Okay. Ouch. Your fucking nail is sharp, motherfucker. Here. So this is Cracker Whacker. Or Kodak Puppy.
How old is he?
21.
Is he pretty much a good boy with you?
He's a good puppy. You want to give Daddy a kiss her? Ooh.
Oh.
Daddy got to kiss her. Yeah, Daddy got to kiss her. Ooh. God damn, that back nail, dude. Yeah, that back nail.
That is so cool. How long is the tail? Can't so. Oh yeah. It's there.
He needs
So does he like? Now, if you get a spray bottle and you spray him, does he open up his wings and stuff? And
I actually take him in the shower and give him an actual shower.
Oh wait, he like that?
He loves that. Don't you?
What about to witness the bird gouge Bam's eye out and swallow it like a marble?
Oh, shut the fuck up. What are you laughing at?
So what's his official name?
Kodak.
That's right, Kodak. Does he talk and repeat stuff?
Yeah, he says Kodak puppy. He says good puppy. He says hi, hello. I've been trying to teach him crackhead for years.
That would be epic.
What's Kodak doing?
He's being a good boy.
He's a good puppy. He's eating blueberry cereal right now.
You feed him like fruit and stuff like that too?
Oh yeah, he loves strawberries, bananas, mangoes, pineapple, cherries. He used to say motherfucker. He does not say motherfucker anymore.
It'd be awesome to hear him say that.
Well, when I lived in Ohio, every time I was in the kitchen and I dropped something or burned something, I'd be like, motherfucker. One day I dropped a knife and it stuck in the floor. I mean, like straight up and down. And he said motherfucker before I got to. Kodak, you're on TV. Yeah, you're on TV. Want to wave to everybody?
Does he? So what kind of cage you got him in? Or is he in a cage?
Yeah, he's in a cage. Come on, come over here. No, come over here on this hand. No, you're an asshole. Stop that. Hey, be a good puppy. All right, I got to put you up. Your nails are killing me.
Tell him to say Roy, 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 Roy.
He needs a nail trim, and he's gained weight because he's really heavy. Yeah, you gained weight. Got a fat ass like Vanessa.
Yep.
Fat ass like Vanessa. Fat ass like Daddy. All right, be back.
Too cool. Kodak, ladies and gentlemen, Kodak. All right, we'll wrap it up as soon as he gets back here. Thanks for joining me on this kind of rare Sunday. I usually don't do a Sunday, but I've got a square job I got to go to, and I wouldn't be able to do it tonight. I've done them on Sundays, but like late at night. Letting the day, leaving y'all with your families.
All right, am I here?
All right, we're just in time to sign off. I was just gonna say, let's wait for him to get back to sign off. That was cool. Thanks for bringing Kodak out.
Yeah, don't thank me, pay me.
There you go. All right, everyone. Thanks for hanging out with us Sunday afternoon. We hope you enjoyed our commentary on
Vanessa Tirahira, crazy woman from the Rio Grande Valley, South Texas, Brownsville.
Somebody was saying to show the other video from, I don't know what video they're talking about, though. So for now, I'll skip it until I hear otherwise.
Okay.
All right, Bam. We'll talk to you later.
Yep.
We'll see what happens tomorrow or the next day. Have a good night. Good afternoon, everyone.
Yep. Have a great night, everybody.